I want to also introduce our special guest. I know last week you heard us talk about it, man. And I mean, there's many times we mentioned, how important having a father figure is.
And being a good dad, how important that is.
And how important that is and how impactful it is. But I never thought it would really get serious like that, bro. But it's dope that it is because I've noticed, especially like my dad not being around for a portion of my life, it's like I realized that I'm like, man, I was like, there's a lot of fools out there that are in similar situations. I'm like, man, you don't realize how impactful that is. Because, the mom usually fills in for that gap. She does her best to try to go ahead and take over if you're lucky to have that. But, man, I want to welcome our guest, dog. What's up, dude? How you doing? Introduce yourself if you can, please. Your name?
Yeah, my name's DJ.
DJ?
So, yeah, my website's coachyourkidshop.com. I just barely launched like a Coachable kid journal on Amazon. I put it together with my kid over the course of the last, 2 years. Just kind of something that me and him every single night we talk about. Is that the site right there? Goals. Yeah, that's the site right there.
Okay, see, here's the thing, man, and I know
So there's some journals right there on the table.
The first thing, I was looking through it earlier, and at first I was trying to read some shit I put on B-Real's desk. I was like, you should have been there, Dad.
So, yeah, I mean, that's obviously, not, my message to, talk shit to people who, haven't been there, but it kind of is my message that, hey, it's free to be a good dad. And, I knew that if he read my message that he would hit me back. And I knew that he was going to go through his freaking request box because he's always trying to
get girls.
Yeah, so.
Throw me under the bus like that, guys.
I knew that if he saw my message, it would resonate with him because he's always saying, F deadbeat dads. And so, yeah. And he's always fucking around about Side Dick Eddie. And so,
yeah. He's always trying to get those crazy messages. Check this out, fool.
So what made you start this? I mean, obviously you had a kid, right?
Yeah,
so...
And it's odd, too, man, because people are in the chat room. They're like, are these fools for real? Yeah, this is for real, man. We've talked about some fucking serious shit here.
He's got shirts, dude.
No, this is not.
Yeah,
no,
he's serious.
It's such an odd fucking thing for our show, you know what I mean? Because we don't smoke the same bro. There's days. Last week we had a Nos tank here,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like...
Hey, but you can still be a good dad and do drugs. I mean, as crazy as that sounds, people drink and are good dads.
That is not encouraged, Xavier, number one.
It's not, no.
Here's the thing is that there's people who don't do drugs and who don't smoke and who don't drink alcohol and they go to church every Sunday and they go to their kids. This isn't going to get me in trouble with my Little League baseball league, but come to practice and they hook up to their phone's hotspot and they sit on their laptop and their kids don't know how to flip and play baseball because they can't pay attention in practice because their dad's not there, And it's like, look, I'm not trying to judge somebody and say that I know how that guy is at home, but look, I know that if you paid attention, your kid would really, really, really care, man. And it's free. Sports is such a big part of my life, and it was such a big part growing up. My uncle played football at BYU.
Was your pops around?
My dad's around. So, my dad played football at BYU. All his brothers played football at BYU. My uncle was a coach at BYU. He played in the NFL for the 49ers. It's sports has been a really big part of my life. My dad's produced 3 different, sports documentaries, and they're all about dads and boys and sports. And so, my whole life, I've thought about wanting to be a dad and, wanting to, create, a really good relationship with my kid, So...
I mean, something crazy because you just mentioned your dads and boys, right? It's always dads and boys. But you know who was really dope? Kobe Bryant. He was a great dad to his daughter.
For real.
Great. And that's very, not that it's rare, but every dad always wants their boy and they want to go play soccer. But he actually played sports with his daughter and taught her the right way instead of just, hey, be pretty, go be a... Why are you laughing, motherfucker?
Because for a second I was like, "Oh my God, Xavier!" But please go on.
It was good, right? I'm just giving Kobe props.
People in the chat, you should listen to a couple episodes of Tinfoil, so the Family Man XG, because that's the only one I know. I don't know that we don't smoke the same XG. I know the one that's around the dad Sam. And Sam's a lot different since he had his 2 kids, and so
the one that's here to rock.
But yeah, I really like what you said about Kobe. I mean, I have these in pink and purple as well because I've got a 3-year-old daughter, and it's the same thing with her. Going and put her to bed and sing her a song and talk about her day.
Usually fools that have a program like this, or when.